me going through my screenshot album here, reminiscing about the 2.5 years we've been streaming. Yes, 2.5 years. We've changed so much since then. I mean, just look at my hair. And that hoodie. Oh dear. At the start, the stream was called Penetrating the Void. A bit dubious, that title. Then we became A Little Dangerous Benign, of course. And only this year, in fact, we evolved into our ultimate form, The Little Massive. It's a much better class of proposition altogether. I know what you're thinking, though. You're thinking, Jack, is it change something to be feared? Well, possibly. But it's not as terrifying as, I don't know, choosing something completely at random, your next-door neighbour dressed up as a ghost. Nor does it match the sheer horror of the Gimp's poetry, as we all found out on Halloween last year.
All Hallows Eve from days of yore brings mortal flesh close to my door. I tempt 'em in with bacchanal, with carnal sin I make 'em fall. My hunger never ebbs a jot, and when the bell rings 1 o'clock, I leave the door ajar an inch. That fate might bring me more, that fate might bring me more. So come now, be you friend or foe, for each of you have far to go into this night of devilish tricks, of dark delight with damned old Nick. Steel yourself against the shrieks of pain from those whose flesh was weak. Falter not, nor squirm, nor flinch, but step now bravely through my door. Step now through my door.
What?
I'm really sorry about this, but I'm not going to be able to join you for your stream tonight because
unfortunate.
what it is.
Yeah.
I'm going to a pumpkin carving workshop, which is why I've got this pumpkin. It's for the workshop, the pumpkin.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, but I hope you have a really fantastic stream.
Key bindings. Well, that's fair enough, isn't it? You know, if you're mainly in the key bindings.
Your home contents insurance offers inadequate cover. Paul scared the bejesus out of me. Yeah.
The police have faced massive frontline cutbacks recently. Ooh.
No, that is actually true. Yeah, no, massive cutbacks. Yeah.
The 1980s today are as long ago as the 1950s were in the 1980s. Ooh.
Well, thank you for reminding me that I'm getting older.
It's not your imagination. Your teeth do feel looser.
Not now.
Ooh.
Not now. God. And, yeah.
Oh, hey Jack.
Yes?
You'll never guess, but I got all the way.
How'd you
I
get
got
out of
all
your
the way to
costume?
the pumpkin carving workshop, and I realised I didn't have any of my pumpkin carving implements. I'd left them all in, the little cupboard next to the cupboard under the sink in the kitchen.
I think I know the one, yeah.
I'd left them in there in a little
Yeah.
like roll-up canvas thing.
Yeah.
So basically, I've come back to get the implements for the workshop.
Yeah.
I thought I'd just stick my head round and see. Oh wow! I like your ghost. That's very good. Is it meant to be me?
How can you be up there and
That's
down there?
brilliant. Anyway, I'd better be on my way. Bye.
No, get away from me. No, what's going on? What's going on? No! Ah!
It was just a silly dream. Was? No. What are you? What are you?
I think you might have left the gas on.
Oh, chilling stuff there. It's like something from the fevered imaginings of M.R. James, from whom we stole the idea. Now, I don't know about you, but when I'm scared, I like to have a bit of a sing. It makes me feel calmer, and also the sound helps to keep predators at bay. Happy New Year! Should old acquaintance be forgotten, never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot for sake of auld lang syne? I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, and I'll punch the man who says I'm not. I'm happy, punch. I'm happy, punch. I'm happy, oh! Make it easy on yourself and submit. It's not so very hard to do. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and flames kept higher. And it burned, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire.
Frankenfurter, it's all over. Your mission is a failure. Your lifestyle's too extreme. I'm your new commander. You are now my prisoner. We return to Transylvania. Prepare the transmat beam.
Wait! I can explain. No one, I think, is in my tree. Strawberry fields. Dago, stop, stop, stop. Ooh. Dago, stop, stop, stop. Ooh, ooh. Sometimes you're better off dead. There's a gun in your hand and it's pointing at your head. You think you're mad, too unstable, kicking in chairs and knocking down tables in a restaurant in a West End town. All the police, there's a madman around. I see cubes of green, red circles too, and some blue. What will you do? And I said to myself, what a wonderful world. Nice. Thank you.
I love that.
Oh, and if you enjoyed that, you'll be delighted to know that singing us out today will be fellow streamer Iko Backer and myself with our madness classic, Our House. Speaking of madness, we had some mad fun at Christmas, didn't we? The plan was to paint Type 7 red as a sort of a sleigh and stock it with rares, gifts, and deliver or sell them at every station in a particular system, all while being escorted by reindeer eagle outriders. Things didn't quite go according to plan, though, and look, it made sense at the time, okay? You're not the judge of me. Oh.
What? Oh! What's the point of me having all this bloomin' stuff in a bloomin' sled if I can't bloomin' deliver it when I bloomin' want to? How can I be Santa? Think Santa gets refused on a bloomin'... That's it! No! That's it! That is it! That is it! I'm cancelling Christmas!
You cancelled Christmas?
On reflection, one of my better moments.
And do you have any idea where you said it?
Wanted to improve on the Halloween special, I think.
Okay.
Worked on that for 3 months.
3 months?
But, nothing really gelled in the way it did with Halloween. We tried a Christmas Carol parody, but just wasn't really working, so we ditched it. In the end, we just bought a load of old tat from the supermarket and threw it all at the screen.
And did that work?
No, not particularly. Oh, I bought you some gingerbread.
Oh, thanks. You know, Jack, Dickens sketches and fairy lights, that's not really what makes Christmas special.
I know.
It's just about stopping for a wee moment, getting together with family and friends in love.
I suppose.
So, what else happened?
Oh, well, then Paul came round from next door and made me cry.
And play the ukulele at the same time, basically. I can't concentrate on singing and, the other thing, playing the ukulele. So I'm afraid
Hi,
you're going
Jack.
to...
Hi. Sorry to interrupt.
It's okay.
I just wanted to give you this.
Oh, what's this?
Yeah, it's the way my mum used to
recipe for
make
gingerbread.
it. And her mum. It's kind of an heirloom, really.
Oh,
Every Christmas she'd make it. So every Christmas for as long as I could remember, it'd be, steeped in the aroma of her baking.
that's lovely, Paul.
And, I could have just bought you something, but nothing else really made sense. I know that sometimes I can go on a bit.
Oh.
And I know that, to a lot of people, I'm just boring Paul at number 9. But for all of that, you've never been anything other than good to me. You've had time for me, and you've listened to my stories.
Well, our door's always open,
So, I want to make a gift of that recipe, because that gingerbread is all of my Christmases. And I hope it'll be all of yours, too.
Paul, I don't know what to
Just say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
You're still
Paul.
popping around tomorrow.
Oh, I'll be there, I'll be there.
Bye, everyone.
Oh. I've got a bit feelings.
They say that imitation is the fondest form of flattery. So here I am, flattering the heck out of things, including East Anglia.
Might need to warm up a bit. Oh, dear.
Oh, welcome to another edition of Blind Date. We have 3 lovely ladies, which we are going to meet in a minute. But first, let us meet the lucky fellow who will get his pick.
That was death by lava, obviously, that one.
Oh, sort of like...
Ooh. I do apologise, that was positively otherworldly.
So let's go and check out Obsidian.
Pingu is amazing. I can't do the voice. Something like that. It's in that ballpark.
It might be that this is something that stays in the game. However, it's just as likely that it will be pulled. I suppose only time will tell.
Not to be confused, of course, with the teachers in Peanuts, who went... Very different, very different.
I am Juan Chancey Villalobos Ramirez. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
In January, we say goodbye to a dear friend. It was quite low to a lot of us. So it's so important to have someone we can talk these things through with. Don't you think?
Jack, is anything bothering you today? You seem a little quieter than usual.
Oh, I don't know really. There is something.
Care to elaborate?
Feeling a little sad, but also happy at the same time. Does that make sense?
They're complicated animals, Jack. Our feelings don't have to make sense for them to be feelings. Care to talk more about them?
A dear friend is leaving. He'll still be around, but I probably won't see as much of him as I'm used to. That's the sad part. But I know the reason he's leaving is a good one for him, you know. New adventures, opportunities, career, growth, the whole shebang.
And that's the happy part.
Yes.
That sounds like a very mature way of looking at it, Jack.
Well, it's not like Ed's died or anything, is it? Ed Lewis. I mean, he's only leaving his job, isn't he?
Wait, Ed Lewis is leaving Frontier?
Yes, that's what we're talking about.
But he can't.
What?
He mustn't. Why hasn't anyone told me about this?
Told you. Bill, it's been all over Twitter and the forums.
But it's January. I'm on my digital detox.
Oh, you sweetheart. That's okay. That's okay. Let it out. Would you like a tissue?
Those are for clients. I for wee hanky.
You're happy for him, though? For Ed?
Aye, of course.
Good. Sweetens the pill, doesn't it?
Aye.
Well, looks like my hour is pretty much up for today, Bill, but I think we've made some really good progress today.
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill.
Jokes are a good way of getting through the sad times, too, aren't they? My favourite joke is, what part of the central heating system do elite players like the most? Here are some more. The other week, I asked him to. I was away on holiday, and I asked him to tape all of my Australian soap operas that I like to watch. But it turned out he was taping No Prisoners. Taping No Prisoners. I'll explain this in detail. I'll tell you, if I haven't made jam, I'd probably buy it, especially if they made Mamma Mia Laid. In olden times, when we wanted to record a television program, we had to record it on these things called video cassettes, which is basically a spool of tape held in a rigid plastic cartridge. Oh, in the words of Ed Lewis, what are you doing in my house? We used to use various verbs to describe the act of committing something to these video cassette tapes, such as videoing or recording, or VHSing even, we'd sometimes say. Ooh, I left my landing gear up. Oh dear. No, we're not doing that today, I don't think. Right. So, yes, one such word was taping, you see. Now, in the United Kingdom, Thank you. So, how much money does Greg Wallace spend on shampoo each year? £10. Yesterday I accidentally swallowed some food colouring. The doctor says I'm okay, but I feel like I've died a little inside. That's lovely. That's properly lovely. Well done, Alfie. In the United Kingdom, we watch a lot of soaps that we import over from Australia, such as Home and Away, Neighbours, Sons and Daughters, Love and Laughter, What We Two Are Once About. Oh no, sorry, that's just the words to Sons and Daughters. Pan 10, because it's affecting Greg Wallace saying £1.10, you see, which is a very small amount of money because he's bald. But also the extra joke there, you see, is that it sounds a little bit like Pantene, which is a successful shampoo manufacturer. One such program was Prisoner Cell Block H, which, to the consternation of fans of telefantasy everywhere, would often be just shortened to Prisoner. You know, did you see Prisoner last night? Oh, I couldn't believe what the nonsense Vinegar Tits was talking, we'd say. Yeah. And other characters that were in that program. I don't want to get too pro here, but I did definitely notice people were being much nicer to me in the street. Sometimes they even gave me spare change. It was lovely. A pirate's favourite breakfast cereal is Rice Krispies. I had one chap in here who seemed intent on telling me every little detail about every little chiropractic adjustment he'd ever had. I told him, I don't want to hear your whole backstory. Oh, in the words of Hypocrite Joe, you should never start anything that you're not prepared.
So the setup for that little joke there regarding the honey thief, was that I'd asked him to record, you see, these Australian soap operas. Yeah. But, you see, he was taping no prisoners. That is to say, he wasn't recording any episodes of Prisoner Cell Block H. But also, it sort of sounds like taking no prisoners, which is if you sort of, if you're going sort of at full tilt at something and you're not, you're literally not. This is sort of a military expression, really, isn't it?
Oh, the immersion. We've had a few milestones along the way, and it's often a challenge to come up with entertaining ways to mark them. But I think we did okay when we hit 400 followers this year.
It's been a little while since we last spoke, Jack. What have you been up to?
Oh, well, we've rebranded the stream.
Oh?
Yes, it's the Little Massive now. Had a chat with the Gimp. We felt it better reflected the show.
What makes you say that?
Oh, it's about community as much as anything, isn't it? Can't stream in a vacuum. Without participation, I'd just be playing games and talking to myself. I don't have to be online for any of that.
So it's a more honest title.
It's an explicit statement of priority. It's a show of gratitude, too, really. Thank you for joining us.
I see, and how's it gone over?
Well, I think. Seem to be getting raided more often. We're nearing our 400th follower.
A milestone.
Quite. It's a bit like birthdays, really. Everyone asks what it feels like to be a year older, when really you're only a day older, aren't you?
Will that be, something you celebrate?
What, my birthday?
No, the 400th follower.
Oh, in my own quiet way, I expect. Shoot a video, maybe.
Sounds like something you struggle with.
Oh, it feels good, the 400th follower. No more or less significant than 399th, of course, but it is exciting. Feels like something to mark. The thing I struggle with is I've got a bit of a resting frown.
You do?
Yes.
Oh, that's a relief. Could you show me?
Okay. I'll think a neutral thought. Okay, and now a happy thought. Oh, and this is my game face.
I see. So you're worried that when you do hit the 400 mark, people might think you don't care much about it.
You can tell from my face how concerning it is to me.
Well, I'm sure you and the Gimp will work something out.
We'll have to, Bill. We'll have to. Celebrate, and welcome our 400 follower. Something else that's been following us right from the very start is one of my verbal crutches. Oh, we were supposed to have a caption here, weren't we? There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, nope, there we go. Well, that was peculiar. There we go. Don't take drugs, kids. There we go. Oh, how do I do this? There we go. Here we go. The bunny, wasn't it? There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right, there we go. Oh dear. There we go. There we go. Oh. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hurrah! Can't look. I've got to look. Can't look. Gotta look. Can't look. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's all over. Yeah. There we go.
Every year in a hotel somewhere in Northampton, people in the elite community and beyond get together for a big old hug of a thing called LaveCon. It was our second this year, and, well, we were, as the youngsters say, right smiley dreaded for it.
Jack? 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 Paging Mr. Little. Jack. Puppet.
What? How dare you?
Jack, you're miles away. What's going on?
Oh, just daydreaming about LaveCon.
You're going to that. I would, but it clashes with Twitch London.
Oh, I feel you, Bill. It's going to be great, though. It's only 8 more days away.
That's tomorrow.
What?
It's tomorrow.
What?
Jack, you know it's tomorrow. You've spent most of the stream talking about it.
Oh, yes, Bill. I know. But you're just going to have to run with it. Well, this whole thing's just a waste of time, okay?
Okay. It's tomorrow.
Oh, God, it's tomorrow. I've not even packed yet. Cue montage! Cue montage!
Where are they? Where are the trunks? Where is the sun costume? Can't find it anywhere. The things. I need the things that goes on the things.
What do you think? Hang on. I've got to train.
It's widely known that what happens at LaveCon stays at LaveCon. For example, the official unauthorized LaveCon pool party. We did manage to smuggle this footage out, though. It's of the GIMP giving fellow streamer Asticon some much-needed hydration. But of course, after the con comes the blues.
Showtime's 5 minutes, Jack. Jack. 5 minutes.
I'm not going on.
It's too late to cancel.
There's no point. It's not going to be LaveCon again for ages. Just want to lay here till then.
We've got a show to do, Jack. Do you want me to get Bill?
No. Can't we just say I'm ill or something?
It's our deep dive into LaveCon, Jack. People are expecting it.
What? Not doing it. Not doing it.
We've got you a Purdy's.
A Purdy's.
Ho, 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 what ho, and welcome to another exciting installment of The Little Massive with me, your host and co-pilot, Commander Jack Little. 07 M Curtains, 07 Commander Bays, 07 all of you. What a puff there. Had to take those stairs 3 at a time.
And that's it. We spent a quarter of a decade having fun and making friends, and I'm hoping the next quarter of a decade will be just as delightful, if not more so. If you've enjoyed it half as much as we have, then, well, I guess we've, we've enjoyed it twice as much as you have. Sorry about that. Sorry. But here, as promised, to play us out is a little Twitch Sings duet with Iko Baka. Run, BT! I've always wanted to say that.